and welcome to the University of East London's Postgraduate Open Evening, coming at you live from University Square, Stratford, one of the 3 campuses here at the university. There is a strong possibility you'll hear some background noise as we are in the centre of the student foyer, so I'll try to speak up so you don't miss anything. I'm Fleur East. You may be thinking, where do I know this girl from? Well, I'm a singer-songwriter, kick-started my career on the X Factor a few years ago, and you may also recognise my voice from the Hits Radio breakfast show that I do every morning from 6. And more recently, you may have seen me surviving in the celebrity jungle with all those creepy crawlies. No, that's not the other celebs. I'm referring to the Bush Tucker trials, of course. Thankfully, none of that will be going on tonight, unless Ant and Dec are going to jump out on me. No, I think they're too busy for this. This is my first time at the University of East London, and I can honestly say what a fantastic campus this is, with amazing facilities and, more importantly, COVID safe in this new world we're all living in. I'm excited to see what else the institution has to offer throughout the course of tonight, and I hope you are too. It's always good to be back in London. I love London, a city with so many opportunities for you as students. And I'm joined tonight by my fabulous co-host, Terry. And she'll be making sure I don't say anything out of turn and keeping me in check throughout the night.
Let's hope.
I'm quite scared. I'm going to hand straight over to her now so that she can introduce herself.
Thanks, Fleur. It's amazing to be here with you tonight. As a performance student currently studying drama here, I jumped at the chance to be here tonight alongside you and all the future students of the University of East London. So, I'm Terry. I've been at the university for many years now, and we'll be going on to study my postgraduate in teacher training here at UEL because I love it so much. I'm really excited to share my experiences with all of you out there to ensure that you make this university your first choice. As a performance student, I have been in front and behind the camera many times, and I'm hoping all the lectures that I definitely attended will pay off tonight. Big shout out to all my lecturers who have supported me in my time here.
So, for all those joining us this evening, thank you. I'll quickly talk you through some of the amazing sessions available to you tonight. We've got a lot. Firstly, myself and Terry will be with you until around 7 p.m, ensuring we provide you with all the information you need to make an informed decision about your university choice. It's an important one. Alongside this, there will be a school-specific and drop-in session taking place on Microsoft Teams that will have been emailed to you. There'll be a few sessions there. If you haven't received this or you have any problem, then this can also be accessed via www.uel.ac.uk. Running all the way through until 8 p.m, we have drop-in sessions around dual delivery, explaining how you can study and be safe at all times while at university. The admissions team will also be on hand to take any questions you have about your application, and there will be sessions on student finance, as well as hot tips and advice on how to write your personal statement for UEL. Alongside all of this are your subject-specific sessions, which Terry will now run through for you.
Yes, that's right. From 5:10 p.m, which if we are running on time should be around now, we have subject-specific talks taking place in applied and public health professions, psychology, art and creative design, social and community work, business management, entrepreneurship and finance, construction, transport and logistics and counselling. From 5:55 p.m, there will be sessions on medical sciences, counselling, global development, engineering, architecture and physical designs, early childhood education, counselling, humanitarian intervention, hospitality, events and tourism, and psychology. And last, but certainly not least, from 6:40 p.m. tonight, we have subject-specific talks on media, sport and computing, education and teaching, doctoral studies in education and social work, counselling, psychology, my personal favourite, performing arts, but don't let that sway you, fashion and law, and breathe. After that huge agenda, let's kick off with a few questions for you, Fleur, as some of our viewers have sent in some questions in the lead up to today.
Okay, amazing, let's do it.
Here we go. Where is your favourite place to go in East London or London in general?
Well, I'm from Walthamstow, E17, so that's where my heart is, but I do love Shoreditch and being around Brick Lane. I just love the vibe of that area.
It's beautiful. What is the highlight of your career so far, obviously, apart from this?
I mean, this is a great highlight.
Cool.
It'll probably have to be performing in front of Simon Cowell, winning him over, and going back to the X Factor and performing as an artist. That was amazing.
Perfect. What was your favourite subject at school and why?
I loved drama, English lit and history. I just love to write and I love to perform, so those are my favourite subjects.
Amazing, thank you. What would your advice be to anybody watching if they were thinking of wanting to study again?
I think the main thing is just do it, because there's going to be so many like naysayers, there's going to be doubts in your head, especially if you've been away from education for a while. You might be thinking, I don't know if I can get back into the swing of things.
I know.
And I think you've just got to let go of all those inhibitions and just focus and get it done.
Yeah, just go for it, absolutely. Last but not least, for performers like me, do you have any advice on cracking the industry and how to succeed in this new COVID world?
Well, the main thing is to just get yourself out there, get yourself seen, because you never know who's watching.
Exactly.
And right now in this environment, I think it's best to take advantage because everyone's online.
Yeah.
So just start putting yourself out there, drop some content, and you never know, you could get your big break.
That's great advice, thank you.
Next up here at Open Day Live, I'm with the head of the university, the person who oversees it all and makes all the big decisions. She's also a real-life professor, not like Professor Green, who I know was here a few weeks ago, the Vice Chancellor and President, Professor Amanda Broderick. Unfortunately, she couldn't be in the studio with us this evening, but she sent a recorded message for you all. If you're on Twitter, you can also find her under @ProfBroderick.
Welcome to the University of East London and to our virtual postgraduate event. We are in unprecedented times with the current public health crisis, requiring us all to work through incredibly complex, challenging and fast-moving issues. We have taken collective, resolute action to ensure our students are fully supported in their studies throughout this crisis, protecting the health and well-being of our students, staff and the wider community. And that community includes you, our future postgraduate students. You may be feeling anxious at this moment, for yourself and for your loved ones. We will get through this challenging time. We want to help you to continue to focus on your hopes and dreams for the future, the potential for your career acceleration, and the new opportunities awaiting you when your university adventure commences in September. The world of work is changing faster than ever before. Artificial intelligence, technology and automation are fundamentally changing the global workforce, which is why we've put a core of uniquely human skills at the heart of every one of our University of East London degrees. We call this mental wealth, developing the emotional, social, cultural and physical intelligence, together with the digital proficiency, to thrive and flourish in your future career and in your life goals. University of East London graduates will be ready to capitalise on the new career paths that emerge in the 21st century. With campuses in Stratford and in the Royal Albert Dock, East London is evolving around us. We provide one of the top campus experiences in London with riverside residence halls, world-class sporting facilities which hosted Team USA during the 2012 Olympics, and a supportive community where everyone is encouraged to become leaders, contributors to society, and agents for change. We're at the heart of an incredibly innovative area in one of the world's greatest cities. It never ceases to amaze me how many unique opportunities that there are for students to create connections, kickstart rewarding careers, and make their mark. Our community is both global and local. Students from around the world and the UK join us, but equally many students are from the local community. I am hugely proud of this incredibly diverse and vibrant community that start their story to success at the University of East London. Today, our Postgraduate Open event is being held virtually. Through adversity certainly does come innovation. You will have the opportunity to chat with our university team and some of our current master's students to share their experiences and answer your questions. At the University of East London, everything we do is geared towards preparing for an unpredictable future. As a postgraduate student, you'll learn to adapt, lead, and make an impact. So whoever you are, wherever you're from, we'll make sure you're fit for the future too. And we look forward to welcoming you.
Thank you, Professor Broderick.
Welcome to the university.
Don't forget to join the Pro Vice Chancellor at 7:30 p.m. tonight if you have any further questions on what the Vice Chancellor and the President has said tonight. Right, now the spotlight is on my co-host. A little bird told me you recently became a COVID safety champion on campus. So what has this entailed and what other work experience have you gained from the University of East London? I mean, you landed the best role co-hosting with me tonight.
This is the best role, absolutely. But yes, my previous role as COVID safety champion is ensuring everyone on campus are wearing their masks and sticking to the one-way procedures. It's also about reassuring anyone who may have questions about the rules in place on campus too. And as for my other work within the university, we have the career zone, internships and ambassador work, and I've done a little bit of everything. Luckily, we have Westfield Shopping Centre right on our doorstep as well as Canary Wharf, so if working within the university isn't for you, then the city has a lot to offer. Before we expand a little more on your career opportunities, let's see what pledge our students and staff are taking to keep the community safe through the pandemic.
We are all committed to maintaining a safe and healthy campus environment for all. So we've one more thing to ask you before returning to campus. We're asking everyone to commit to the University of East London COVID-19 Community Pledge. This pledge is our collective commitment to follow COVID-secure behaviours and actions. It's also a great reminder of how to keep yourself and everyone else safe when on campus.
This year, the university launched the brand new career zone that you can access online via the Track My Future platform. This platform is the go-to for all your student needs. Career Zone gives you everything you need to kickstart your career journey at the university, from internships to part-time jobs that can fit around your studies. It truly is an amazing platform for all students. This clip will tell you all the information you need to know and more.
Career Zone is an online platform that contains everything you need to launch your career. It offers benefits from the moment you arrive at university. You can log in through your Track My Future homepage or here. Access our regularly updated jobs board to find internships and flexible part-time work to fit in with your studies. Book a one-to-one career coaching session to plan your career, develop your job search skills, or practice your interview techniques and more. And don't overlook our events where you could potentially meet your next employer. To get the most out of Career Zone, log in every day. It's regularly updated with exciting events and initiatives for you to engage with, and as well as interacting online, you can pop in to meet team members at one of the Career Zone spaces in Docklands, Stratford, or University Square Stratford campus. Now that you've seen the platform, meet some of the people behind the screen.
Hi, my name is Venus and I'm a member of the employer engagement team here at the University of East London. Now, our job is to get you up close and professional with employers who will provide insight, guidance, and perhaps even your next job. We update the jobs board daily with roles from employers who want to hire UEL students. You'll find flexible work to fit around your studies, such as paid internships, placements, and graduate jobs. Employers come to us because they want to hire you. Just log into the Career Zone every day to find out about all of this and more.
Hi, I'm Patricia and I'm a career coach, and my colleagues and I offer a range of support, from CV reviews, advice on interview techniques, how to handle assessment centres, right through to mock interviews and career planning. In addition, we offer workshops where you can develop everything from your presentation skills to your understanding of what employers want. So to book a one-to-one with a career coach or to sign up to one of our careers workshops, visit Career Zone. Everything you need to succeed in one place.
Welcome to UEL Volunteering. Volunteering is a great way to develop your skills ready for graduate level employment. By becoming a volunteer, you will not only be building your own personal and professional skills, but will also be giving back to UEL's communities and making a real difference to the lives and experiences of London's diverse communities. UEL Volunteering is all about making a difference. We do workshops and presentations. We support students, to meet with different charity organizations. Once you start volunteering, don't forget to log in your volunteering hours and be part of the annual volunteering award ceremony, where you'll be awarded a certificate based on your confirmed hours. Remember to log in to the Career Zone to find about all of this and much more. We look forward to your volunteering journey. All the very best. Good luck.
Hi, my name's Lisa and I'm from the Enterprise and Entrepreneurship team here at UEL. If you would like to start or grow your own business, please do come and see us and we will help you through our events, workshops and one-to-one support. You can find everything under the Enterprise section of the Career Zone. We look forward to meeting you and hearing about your idea.
Hi everyone, my name's Rachel and welcome to how you can get involved in career mentoring. Well, what is mentoring? Maybe we should ask Stormzy, Oprah, Michelle Obama or J.K. Rowling. They all had mentors. Mentoring is where someone with more experience supports someone with less experience. We run the programme 3 times a year. All you have to do is follow our link to the registration page, fill out some information so that we can find you the best match possible. You'll then attend a virtual training session. You and your mentor will schedule as many meetings as you both like over an 8-week period. If this time doesn't work for you though, you can attend as many or as little one-off sessions called Mentor Live as you like. You can sign up for these events via the Career Zone. We hope to all see you in mentoring soon.
Also, let's not forget the amazing partnership with the university has with Amazon Web Services. Find out how a current student is using this to help him excel in his studies.
I'm Jake McMahon. I am a final year student at the University of East London and I am currently studying my Bachelor's Digital and Technology Solutions degree. Currently I work 4 days a week as a cybersecurity analyst and I do 1 day a week studying here at the University of East London. I learned about AWS Educate after attending an AWS summit last year. Our Vice Chancellor, Amanda Broderick, was there and she was basically explaining the whole relationship between AWS and UEL and what they were going to be embarking on. And she touched upon AWS Educate and for me it just highlighted a golden opportunity. I've always had an interest in the IT industry. Cloud in general is kind of the hot topic of the century. So I thought, you know what, I need to stay one step ahead of the curve and I felt like everything that I learned from AWS Educate, I would be able to put that into practice and stand out. With AWS Educate, I learned a whole range of different services that I could utilise within the AWS Educate platform, from EC2 instances and spinning them up. I learned about S3 storage servers. I've done a number of badges and pathways. I started with Cloud 101 and that really helped me because it enabled me to explore the cloud industry. I learned so much from that, both in terms of experience but also knowledge within the AWS ecosystem. I then went on to the cybersecurity specialism because that's a passion and something that I really enjoy going into. I learned so much from that. And I was able to both apply it into my studies here at the University of East London, but also in the workplace as well. I think for me, the pathways were just both interesting and informative. The fact that they were developed by professionals in the industry, I think that just says a lot. I mean, you're learning up-to-date information, and alongside that, I really enjoyed the labs as well. What I like about the job board is the fact that there are so many opportunities on there. Whether you're studying different degrees here at UEL, anyone can apply for the jobs on there, can apply for jobs very quickly and easily. I think with AWS Educate, it really is there for a career boost. First and foremost, the fact that I was able to put it onto my LinkedIn profile. I've seen recruiters increasingly approach me. I've also seen engagement on my posts on LinkedIn and Twitter go up, so the opportunities are endless when you take part in AWS Educate.
Amazing. Wow, it looks like there are some great opportunities for you guys to be a part of. Technology and IT is key to studying anywhere in the world, and even more so during the pandemic. The university supports this by having a 24/7 IT self-service portal, access to a number of free software packages, free Wi-Fi on campus, free lynda.com, and Microsoft 365 access for the duration of your studies, as well as access to Adobe Cloud and thousands of computers that are on site. Next up, seeing as you can't be here in person to see it yourself, is a virtual tour of all 3 campuses, with 2 campuses here in Stratford and 1 based in Docklands. This video will give you a great overview of what to expect when you arrive on campus.
Welcome to the University of East London's Stratford campus. Today I'm going to take you on a tour to see what it's like here. Let's go. This is the reception. As you can see, it is very COVID secure. What we've got here, hand sanitizers. Keeps us protected. And as well, it's a one-way system.
Please make sure you look out for all of our social distancing banners and COVID-19 measures that are up and in place all across the campus. If we head this way, we'll take you to the outside area.
So as we come outside, we also have the basketball court, along with 2 ping pong tables. Over here, you have a place to park your bikes and a smoking area. In this direction, we have the library.
Here's the entrance to the library. You'll use your student card to tap in here. This is all a one-way system, all the way throughout the library. The social areas will be closed off, but the quiet study areas on the 1st and 2nd floor are all open, and we'll take you there now. If you enter the 1st floor, this is the quiet study area. These 3 computers here, you can search for any book in the library and pick it up here today. These are computers that you can use. These will all be safe distancing. There will be spare computers between each of you, so you won't be sat on each other's knees. Don't worry about that. I'll take you to a few of the rooms that you can study in with your group. These will need to be booked out with the library. And these are some of the rooms here for quiet study. Don't worry if you've not got access to a computer or you can't get on any of these computers. There's lots of space for you to use to look at books or your notepad and pen.
I'm going to be taking you to canteen. You have Subway, Starbucks, and food from around the world. And we also still have some more hand sanitizers. We're still keeping up with the one-way system here. We have some more hand sanitizers just to keep up with the safety. This is home to the student hub. So this is where any inquiries that you have, any concerns that you have, they're the people to talk to.
Welcome to the Student Hub. This is the place where you go to get any of the answers to any issues, concerns or inquiries that you have. These amazing people will help you with issues such as finance, fees, your studies, accommodation, anything. This is the place to get all of your answers. If you're here at Stratford but you need to get to Docklands campus or USS, don't worry, there's a free bus that runs all between the 3 campuses, and they're the times that you've just seen there, and we'll show you exactly where you can go to get the bus.
Voila! You've made it! Don't forget to wear your face mask!
Welcome to the University of East London's University Square, Stratford campus. In the atrium, we have temperature readers, hand sanitizers, and one-way systems. We also have the Student Hub. This is where you go to get any of your questions answered. On the first floor, we have an abundance of study areas and many classrooms. We also have a lecture theatre. Our third floor is home to our studio rooms. Due to COVID regulations, we have a limited capacity in our rooms, and we still have our one-way system. In addition to this, we also have floor markers to help you stay safe. We also have the cafe filled with fruit, chocolate, muffins, biscuits, and also Starbucks.
Impressive, some amazing facilities here at the uni, and it's great to see how safe it's been made for everybody. Next is something I've been looking forward to most about the event tonight. Yes, it's finally here. The fabulous Terry is going to perform an absolute classic, especially for us tonight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy being serenaded. Terry, take it away.
Wrapped up in clovers. The night I looked at you, and I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own, and I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. Oh yeah, and you smile, you smile. Oh, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last.
Woo! I mean, it's a yes from me. It's a yes from me, sir. I mean, good luck to anyone trying to follow that tonight. That was amazing. Thank you. You trying to come for my job? Like, is this what this is? Wow. Another impressive thing I know about the University of East London, apart from their student performance, is how diverse the student population is. Every year, students travel from over 135 countries to study here. And we're now going to speak to international student Dara Parekh, who will talk all about her journey from India to East London and all the amazing experiences that university has given her. Any international students out there, take note.
I'm Dara Parekh, and I'm currently a master's computer science student, and I have also been an alumni student. I finished my bachelor's with University of East London with first class honors, and I'm working with UEL in international compliance team as a compliance coordinator. And yeah, that's it. I'm in the first year.
Amazing. So, what made you choose the University of East London?
For my master's reason, I would say like as I did my 3 years of bachelor's course with this university, and it has been like an amazing experience staying with UEL, especially when you are an international student and you know you need to cope up with a lot of things like work. You need to maintain your like 20 hours work shift, your studies, your projects, everything. So choosing UEL literally helped me in all these aspects. I would say UEL is having Center for Student Success, which is having Employment Hub, Career Zone, which is like, you know, helping you throughout your way to finish your journey, and also they literally helped me in like, you know, writing my own CV, developing my interview skills. Then I have had a chance to interact with them, have a personal one-to-one meeting. So this is something like what we are seeking for, especially being an international student. When you are coming from a completely like, you know, a new country, it's hard, you know, to adjust so quickly, but having such helpful people around you makes your journey quite easy to finish. So basically I'm from India, and selecting university, so I came through an agent, so basically they helped me in selecting my university. So I was having like 3 other universities in my mind. So one was UEL, then I was having DMU, and the other one was University of West London. Now, as considering my course, which was Bachelor's in Computer Science, you can see that UEL is ranked first for the student competition and like the student response. They are ranked first. Then also UEL is BCS, which is British Computer Society accredited, so which is also a plus point when you're looking for universities and a specialization in any course. Then I would add a point about their student satisfaction as well. UEL is considered one of the best university, and in UK, UEL is ranked among the 200 youngest universities, which is also when when you are coming from a country like India, you'll keep all these things in mind. So all these points helped me selecting UEL. So we have like more than 90 societies in UEL, including Indian society as well. So I was a part of that as well. So when I first arrived here, I interacted with the hub people, even the ISA team. When I came here for my enrollment, they were very, very helpful during the whole enrollment process, explaining how the lectures will go on, modules will go on. In the sports talk, every term we have one careers fair. So it's like, for an international students, it's very helpful getting socialized with people, with companies, and increasing your social contacts. It was a very helpful thing. So being an international student, when you arrive here for the first time, you'll be like quite a lot worried about how I'll manage with my course, with how I'm gonna interact with people, because when I came, I was literally not aware about anything. I was not having anyone here, like no friends, no one. So the people here are like quite interactive. They are very helpful when it is coming to stuffs where you are stuck, where you are confused, where you don't know. They even, the teaching thing is at one side, you can say, but they are also giving emotional support, mental support as well. So that I would consider in mind, because when some students might feel homesickness, so that's the thing. So it was good for me having the Indian society here, not only Indian, the other societies. It helped me, to quickly get to know each other, make friends easily. And then I would say from my job perspective, as I am a part of international compliance. Even there, my colleagues, the international team, it's like they are always ready to help international students.
Any international students joining us, please remember there is a specific talk taking place for you on Microsoft Teams at 6:50 p.m. tonight. You can find details of this on www.uel.ac.uk or from your registration email. Before we move on, Terry, do you have anything to add? Like, we've heard from an international perspective, but as a home student here from the UK, why should people watching tonight choose UEL?
At the end of the day, it is your choice which university you finally decide to go to, but UEL just felt different to me from when I first walked in here. I felt at home, I felt like I belonged finally, and the location is perfect to say the least, with all the connections to all parts of London too. It's a win-win situation, so choosing UEL is one of the best things I actually ever did.
Oh, see, I felt that. There were some great words there, Terry. In these tough times, you may be worried about finances and if you can afford university. The fabulous SMART team at the university are on hand to offer you advice on government funding available to you as a postgrad student, alongside any scholarship or bursary help available. I know I made use of those bursaries when I was at uni. Here is the SMART team to tell you more.
My name's Deborah Lindsay. I am a SMART advisor. I work for the Student Money Advice and Rights team here at UEL. The Student Money Advice and Rights team here at UEL provides information on all aspects of student finance, be it government funding and university funding. SMART can offer all information in regards to your student finance entitlement. We can offer advice in regards to what you can receive from the government, also the funds what are available here at the University of East London. We can also give advice on any aspects of financial hardship that you may be experiencing, and also give advice on budgetary tips as well as a student. It's important for, in my opinion, for all students to actually come and make themselves known to the SMART team. We can make sure you're getting your full entitlement of funding, what's available to you as a student, and we can ensure that your time here at the University of East London is as smooth as possible in regards to all financial aspects.
Next on the list of amazing offers here at the university is sport. Being the company director of my own fitness company, I realised the importance in keeping fit and eating well for mental as well as physical health. I'm excited to learn about the opportunities the students have to take part in sport at the University of East London. What do you think of the facilities at the university, Terry?
Well, let me tell you about the amazing facilities we have here at Sportstock. The facility is a multi-million-pound Olympic sporting venue that opened for the 2012 London Games and hosted the American Olympic team. I don't do any sport unless you class 12-hour rehearsals as a sport, because it's definitely tiring. Yeah. But as a young girl, I did used to play centre in netball, and in some ways I kind of wish I kept it up. I wonder if there are any chances for me to play at Sportstock. Before that though, let Abdul tell you how sport influenced his career at UEL.
If it's just that one person we've managed to improve their life, then I think my time and efforts have been well worth it. I go into my job every day looking forward to going to work because no day's the same. Today is football, tomorrow is netball. I see myself being in this for a long run. I realise that sports is a very good medium to get to young people. It's something they love, they got a passion for, and you could use that to give them confidence to tackle issues that they were facing outside of sports, in school, at home. I decided to nurture that experience in coaching and helping others and go to University of East London to pursue a sports science degree.
Set goal! Good serve, set, good.
More recently I've started doing charity work. It's the passion to see change, it's passion to give back. My first deployment was going to Ghana. We set up a football academy in a school. I wanted to be able to help and give young people the opportunity to play football, just like everyone does here in the UK and we take for granted.
Let's go. Are we ready? Come on, girls.
My skills learned have helped me in my pursuit of running a restaurant. I believe in learning every day, so this restaurant's been a new challenge for me. It's given me the opportunity to learn new things, to meet new people, and to challenge myself in a field where I knew nothing before.
Come on.
I think I can still influence and change and affect lives, and it inspires me every day.
Well done.
No matter what you do, as long as you enjoy it and that passion comes through, you can affect lives anywhere in the world.
We can now welcome to the studio the marketing manager for Sportstock, Sian Trimble-Damey, to help cover some questions on what sport looks like in the COVID-19 world. Thanks for joining us, Sian.
Hi, nice to
Finally, somebody real in the studio with us.
Yep.
Hallelujah. Okay, let's kick this off. What sport can you be involved with at the university?
So we have a whole range of sports that you can get involved in, including netball. So you can get back into netball, football, American football, cheerleading. So we have a whole range of sports, but if there's something that we don't do that you'd like us to, then we're more than happy to take on suggestions and find out what students want.
Okay, well, what if someone hates sport? How can I be involved if I don't like sport?
So East London Sport isn't just about sport. We want to reach out to absolutely everyone, and we're interested in you taking the stairs more often, getting off the bus that one step sooner so you can walk a bit further. We're actually just about to launch our new app, Move East London, and basically it's an app that records your steps, your running, your cycling, and then you build up points, and those points you can redeem for rewards as well. So a couple of us are trying it out at the moment, and we're getting quite competitive, but it's not meant to be about being competitive with other people. It's about being competitive with yourself and just challenging yourself to go that little bit further with some prizes to kind of help you, you know, motivation.
Yeah, I like that incentive. Sometimes you need those incentives. Do you have a gym at Sports Dock?
We absolutely do. I'm really sad that obviously with everything that's happened at the moment, we're closing this evening until we can open again. But the gym is fantastic, and over the summer we've been COVID secure. Our members have been really happy to come back. It was actually kitted out by Team USA as well, so we have amazing equipment. And while we're closed, we've got a huge online offering. We have a YouTube channel with a playlist of all of our fitness instructors doing classes that you can follow along to. So yeah, we've just switched everything online. We're still here.
Yeah, I love that. That's amazing. If I'm already an elite athlete, can I apply for a high performance scholarship?
You can. So we offer different bursaries, different scholarship packages to athletes, and it includes things like not just money, but also things like S&C, lifestyle coaching, psychology, nutrition. We have 5 main sports, which are, let me hope I get this right, football, athletics, tennis, and volleyball and basketball. But also we have scholars who are baseball players. I think we have a BMX cyclist, slalom canoe. So whatever your sport, if you're ranked or if you're particularly good at it, then make sure you apply for a scholarship.
It's exciting, wow. Do you offer any volunteer or work opportunities within sport?
Yes, so you heard earlier about Career Zone, and we are well and truly on there. So within the department itself, we have volunteers. So I have sports journalism students volunteer for me, marketing students, photography students, graphic students, the whole lot volunteer for me, and that's really exciting. But you also have partnerships with West Ham Foundation and other sporting organisations who are always looking for people. And I think it's really important to say that you don't have to want to do coaching, you don't want to do biomedical science or anything like that. If you want to run events, if you want to do architecture, the Olympics need sporting venues to be designed, they need to be built, they need engineers. So just remember to keep an open mind about if you see sport, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to be a PE teacher. Yeah, exactly. But nothing against PE teachers, I just want to say at all, but the possibilities are absolutely endless.
Well, it sounds incredible. Thanks, Sean.
No problem. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for that. I didn't know half of that was even available. I'm still learning too, it seems, and I might even try my hand at the netball soon. The University of East London is one of the only London campuses that has on-campus accommodation. Not only is it on-site, but it sits on the Docklands Water, overlooking Canary Wharf and the city. The view is absolutely incredible. Over 1,000 students live on campus, including me, and we have a little video now that will show you what I'm talking about.
What I like most about living in the halls is my room is big enough for me. It's very cozy. I have a lot of storage that I can store my things. I have a desk for studying. I have the shower room, and I share a kitchen with my fellow flatmates, which are all from different backgrounds, and sometimes we cook together. There are a lot of sport clubs and society that a lot of students can participate in. They're very welcoming and accommodating. You don't really have to be expert to join the club.
So Terry, you're the perfect person to talk about living on campus. So let me ask you a few questions. Okay, what made you want to live on Docklands campus?
I just wanted to be in the midst of everything, really. Getting away from home and having your own space and stuff like that just really appealed to me.
And what do you enjoy most about living on Docklands campus? Do you like the location?
Oh yeah, I love the location. Like the floor-length windows with the view of the water. It's one of my favourite things, watching the planes take off.
Amazing. And has living on campus increased your social life?
Absolutely, yeah. This year I'm living with friends, so we're a household bubble. But definitely last year I had a lot more of a social life than I did in first year because I stayed at home in first year, so absolutely.
I like it. Do you feel safe living on campus?
Yeah, we've got 24/7 security, so you can give them a ring if something's happening, and the gates get shut at night, so you're completely enclosed on campus, so no one can get in or out.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I hope I managed to convince you that even in these trying times, there is an amazing family here on campus. Next up is the Students' Union. They are here to represent the student voice alongside offering various academic societies and the chance to be a course rep. Although it is very much the centre of the university, it is separate from it and it is run solely by elected officers. I actually created my own society called ADAPT, which stands for a Drama Applied Theatre Society, but also represents adapting to the world around us and using drama and theatre to physically explore that. It was open to anyone on any course, not just the Performing Arts department, and anyone can set up a society too. It's invaluable and also looks great on your CV.
Need that CV to be popping.
Oh, yeah.
Just to add to that, Terry, the SU have formed a postgraduate community to bring together students from all disciplines, helping them to meet, communicate, and build relationships with one another. They want to ensure that all your needs and concerns you may have about your studies are represented across the university. They can also give support to make positive change in your studies and make the most of your postgraduate degree.
You can find the Students' Union on social media and via the university website. Fleur, would you like to join my society or would you make your own?
Do you know what? It actually sounds right up my street, that ADAPT. I'm feeling it. When I was at uni, I joined the Dance Society.
Yeah.
So for me, it would have to be something to do with performing arts and just being able to let loose when you're away from revising and lectures.
Definitely.
You need that release.
Definitely. Now, another amazing department we have to help excel your career is volunteering. Aisha, a member of the team, has taken some time to tell you how you can be involved.
Okay, so my name is Aisha Nabefo Audu. I'm the volunteering coordinator, UEL volunteering coordinator, and I've been doing this role for almost 6 years now. So I've kind of grown in the role, so yes.
Amazing. So why should students apply for volunteering?
Oh gosh, where do I begin? I always love to personalize my story. So before I tell students to volunteer, I'd like them to know that my whole career journey started with volunteering as well. So before I started this role, like I said, almost 6 years ago, I was volunteering as well. So I was so passionate about volunteering. So when I tell students to go into the world of volunteering, I'm not just saying it because I'm being paid to do it, which is a bonus, but because I've seen the benefit of volunteering. So why will I tell students to volunteer? There are a lot of benefits when it comes to volunteering. You can gain skills and experience when it comes to volunteering. You can network with people. You can make good, great and amazing friends, which I've experienced and I'm still volunteering until today. There are loads of benefits when it comes to volunteering and the reason why we tell students to volunteer. So yes.
How much time do students need to devote to volunteering?
Not much time, but I think it depends on each charity organisation. So organisations are different, but what we always say to students is if you find the right fit, have a verbal communication with your host organisation or with the supervisor, because we always give the power back to students. Our students are really busy, like we all know. So it depends on how many hours you can give, but I think research has been shown that when a student gives minimum 2 to 3 hours a week, it's more than enough for students to just take the right step. So we don't normally specify how many hours students should volunteer because it all depends on how many hours they can give really. But what we always say to students, if you're able to do 25 hours minimum within the academic calendar, you earn a bronze award certificate. So that's kind of one of the incentives that we do for students. So we have the volunteering award ceremony. If you do 25 hours of volunteering, you get a bronze. If you do 50, you get silver, gold 100, platinum 200, and then it goes all the way to 500. So yeah, it depends on how much time students have to volunteer with every other thing they have going on in their life. But yes, at least minimum 2 hours in a week.
Amazing. So you've mentioned some of the benefits already, but what do you think, what is the key benefit of volunteering?
There's so many key benefits because it depends on the student themselves. So some students might say, I want to go into the world of volunteering because I want to build my confidence. That's for that student. And some other students might have the confidence. They might just say, I want to gain new skills. I want to build on my experience. Then that's for them. So what we do as professional services is to help them to understand the reason why they want to go into the world of volunteering, and then help them to align that passion they have or the idea of volunteering into the kind of opportunity they should go into. Yeah.
Amazing. How can students apply for volunteering opportunities at the University of East London?
There are different ways students can apply for volunteer, but one particular way we are so passionate about, I don't think any of us have a good sleep right now, is the Career Zone. So it's an amazing platform that the whole team have invested in uploading opportunities. So one way UEL students can apply for volunteer opportunities is through the Career Zone. So we've done a couple of videos already. We're circulating that. So hopefully there'll be a link below. But yes, it's careerzone.uel.ac.uk. You can find that Career Zone on Track My Futures as well, which is a one-go spot for all students to go in. You can find the Career Zone, and there are loads of opportunities, both paid and unpaid volunteer opportunities on the Career Zone. We keep uploading that page, the platform, on a daily, weekly basis. So I will encourage students to keep going there to find opportunities. So that's one way. There's so many other ways, but we'll start with the Career Zone. Yes.
So are there any events coming up soon that potential students and current students can get involved in?
Oh yes, where do I begin? First of all, come to the Career Zone. There are lots of events. One at the top of my mind, we have the Careers Fair coming up, which is being put together by the Employee Engagement team. That's on the 12th of November, so that's exciting. So if they go to the Career Zone, go to events and they can book. And then the one for the volunteering, we have the first virtual volunteering fair. They're all going to be online this year. The virtual volunteering fair is coming up on the 25th of November for 2 hours. So this is an opportunity for students to come meet with some amazing charity organizations, network with them, get to find out what the organizations are all about, and then hopefully they can find some amazing opportunities and to apply and join and start volunteering.
Volunteering is so important. It's not just about academic study at the university, it's what you can do to make an impact and boost your CV while you're here. Next, we're talking directly to all you budding entrepreneurs out there. If you've been thinking about owning or building your business, Khadiza in the Enterprise team has all the tips on how to be successful in the corporate world. Based at UEL's Knowledge Dock Business Centre, the Enterprise and Entrepreneurship team work across the university, helping you to develop a wide range of skills and knowledge to turn your ideas into an income-generating venture. It's been a huge part of my career, ensuring I have lots of interest in investments outside of my music. So to see that the university helps kickstart students' careers with additional funding and support is amazing. Unfortunately, Khadiza can't be with us tonight, but if you have any burning questions to ask her, then feel free to email her, get in there, k.begum@uel.ac.uk.
That's given me a lot of food for thought, and actually me and my partner have been in talks about starting our own business. No matter how big or small your ideas, the lecturers here are always around to give you a helping hand with the next steps. One student in our class has already successfully opened a theatre school called Arts Within Theatre that is located right here in East London, which is amazing. Nice little plug out there for you, Jonathan.
Big up, Jonathan, yes. If you still need persuading that the University of East London is the right place for you, here's another amazing department that is accessible to you. Some of you may have been out of education for a while. Some of you may have never left education. You love it that much. Whatever your situation is, we all need a helping hand when it comes to the dreaded assignments and written tasks. The academic writing support team are on hand to guide you throughout your time here. So if you need to get back into the swing of Harvard referencing or just need some additional support in achieving a top grade, the university has additional English and maths support. This can all be found on the website at uel.ac.uk. Terry, can you just briefly explain what Moodle is and how this helps you in your studies here at university?
Yeah. Moodle is our online student platform where all your course modules will be waiting with all the information for each one. It's where you can find your weekly classes, library resources, and ultimately where you will upload your work, like dissertation.
Nice, okay. Yeah, things have moved on since I was at uni. Everyone watching tonight will have studied at one time in your life, so you'll be an alumni student of that institution. Here at UEL, we have a proactive alumni department here to support you from the day you graduate and beyond. Also, I'll let you into a secret. If you are an alumni of the University of East London, you get a discount on your postgraduate course. So even more reason to come back and study with us. Remember, there are team sessions running now where you can speak to someone about this. The alumni team have sent in a video about fellow alum James and the success he's achieved since leaving the university.
So my name is James Adu. I studied an undergraduate in youth and community work and I graduated in 2012. I was aware that there were a few lecturers that were going to be lecturing on the youth and community degree that I was aware were involved at the time in like really cutting edge youth related research, and that appealed quite significantly to me. We had a fieldwork practice module throughout the degree, so that meant that we were continually drawing connections between what we were learning in the lecture hall and what we were practicing in the youth provision. So since I've graduated from UEL, one of the key things that I'm doing is, so I supervise youth ministers now at the church where I'm based, and I also oversee a homeless drop-in. And it's interesting how there are things that I learned while being a student here that also tessellate with the work that I do. But I think quite a significant thing that came out of my time in UEL was actually starting my own company. I run a company that actually goes into schools delivering coaching and consultancy for students and practitioners that work with them. So we work predominantly with Key Stage 4 students nationwide, and we deliver educational coaching with an emphasis on emotional intelligence. So from my experience, would I recommend UEL? Definitely, I definitely will, particularly with anything related to education and youth and community studies. I found that just the way in which we were challenged and probed throughout my degree was just so healthy. I think it really got me to challenge my assumptions as a practitioner. It really got me to dig deep in terms of marrying practice and theory effectively. So on that basis, I would definitely recommend it, yeah.
Right, so we started at the beginning grilling you, Fleur, so it was only right that we end with one. So after hearing about everything we have to offer here at UEL, I have a few questions for you to see if you'd make it as a UEL student.
Oh wow, this is really testing it out.
So, number one, if you could now, what would you study and why?
Interesting. I think I'd go along the path that you're going down. You know, I'd like to do performing arts. James has inspired me.
Yeah.
I'd like to own my own company. I love the whole entrepreneur lifestyle, so that's where I'd focus, I think.
Amazing. So, what elements of the university would you get involved with? Society, sport, or building a business?
All three.
All
the
three?
above.
Yep.
Yeah. Societies, because you just get to connect with people and network. Sport, because I love my fitness.
Exactly.
And the facilities, after talking to Sean.
Yep.
Yes, I'd like to get involved. And business, all about those multiple revenue streams.
Yep, we love that. Number three, do you think you would live on campus, and what do you think the benefits are of that?
Well, when I went to uni, I actually stayed at home. So I got a taste of the home life and being in halls with my friends.
Yeah.
But I kind of missed out on the buzz of uni. Like just talking to you, hearing how you live with everyone. You've got 5 mates, you've got your own room, your own ensuite.
Yeah.
You've got the views of the city.
Makes a difference.
I think I'd benefit from that. I think just being focused and in the hub of all the
creative
vibes.
vibe the whole time.
I think it'd be amazing.
Absolutely. Why do you think students should come to UEL above any other uni?
Do you know what? I feel like it's just real here.
It is.
I get a sense of just like real people. It's not snooty at all.
No.
You're not going to feel like you're left out or you've got something to prove.
Yeah.
It's a real nice community vibe. And this campus, I mean, the architecture is insane. I love it. I
Nice
love
and
the
modern.
exposed
Yeah.
concrete. Yeah, got it going on here, guys. Got it going on.
Thank you.
And breathe. Okay, I can relax now. Did I pass the test? Can I be a UEL student now?
I mean, I think you can. I believe you have what it takes, but we'll have to see what the admissions office says first, all right?
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Got to fill the forms and all that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks, Terry. It's been amazing to be here with you tonight and learn about the university as a whole. I've been taking some mental notes. It's honestly been great. I've learned a lot myself, and I thought I was happy being a musician, but I think you might have swayed me tonight. Might be getting back into education.
Do it.
We hope all those watching tonight have picked up all the information you need to make the University of East London your first choice.
Remember to follow the University of East London on social media at UEL_news and find us on Facebook and Instagram by searching University of East London. This live stream and all the school sessions will be with helpful links will be available at www.uel.ac.uk after this event. Check all of your emails for all information too. We hope you choose the University of East London. I mean, you'd be mad not to. Again, please, let's give it up for Fleur East, an amazing host. I've loved working with you. Thank you.
It's been so much fun tonight. Yes. From all of us here at the University of East London, stay safe and have a great evening.
Please.